I bet. What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all, man? We got another show today, man. We got a special guest on the 7 Day show, man. A real guest. We're going crazy with this shit, man. We got my boy Blue52 in this thing, man.
What's
What's
happening?
good with you, bruh?
What's up with it, bro? Appreciate you for having me on here, man.
Shit, just nice. Hell yeah, bruh. Man, I just be coming on these interviews, just messing around, you know what I'm saying? Really want to motivate people, inspire people, you know what I'm saying? And I know you got a hella cool ass story you coming up, so I wanted to get you on this thing, you know?
hell yeah, it's all love. You already know.
So, all right, bet. So we're gonna start off by pretty much asking you, you know what I'm saying? I want the people to kind of get to know you a little better. Like let them know your name is Blue52. Let's talk about that first. How you get that name, Brody?
Yeah. Yeah, so my friend, I got a friend, she used to call me Blue. And then the 52 came from the 52 weeks. You feel me? My boy Lou, Cuddy Demarie, they started this thing 52 weeks. That's what we was pushing, you feel me? So that's where the 52 came from. And then it just sounded like a football play. You know, you play football, always running plays and shit like that. So it just, you feel me, sound like a
Yeah,
playmaker,
Blue
man.
52. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Oh me, yeah, that's dope right there.
Yeah.
Okay, bet. So let the people know, like, man, where you from, Brody?
Stockton, California, man.
Stockton,
Yeah,
California,
yeah,
huh?
you know, we live
You
out
was
here.
born and raised
Yeah.
out there?
Born and raised. Yeah, born and raised, man. I
That's
don't
what's
know
up.
nothing else.
I was born out there
Whatever.
too. I was born at the San Joaquin County Hospital, bruh.
Okay. I was at Denver.
Okay, bet.
Yeah, I was at Denver.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Okay. How was it? How was it growing up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how was it growing up in Stockton as far as like, you know what I'm saying, the furthest time you can remember, like when you was a baby type of shit? Like,
Yeah.
what's your
It
oldest
was
memory?
my oldest memory is being 14 people in a three bed. In a three bedroom house. 14 people in a three-bedroom house. You feel me? You know what San Pasquale at? El
Yeah.
Dorado. Yeah, Ponce de Leon. That's my earliest memory of just being, you feel me, just in the trenches, Acapulco. You know?
You
And
said
then
14 people in a
14
three.
people in a three-bed house.
Who is this? Your brothers, your sisters? Who is
Brothers,
this?
sisters, aunties. That was my grandparents' house, and then my grandparents they just took everybody in, like anybody that needed help, like they took them in. Like that's just how they was. They always been like that. And so like my aunties, my mom, like you feel me, my dad, like we all was up in there deep. Like, we was in there deep.
Dang,
Yeah.
dang. That was grandma's
So,
house though, huh?
yeah, grandma's house. Look, yeah, grandpa's house in there thick. But it was fun though. Like, you know, like when you don't know what poor is, you don't know you poor. You know what I mean? So we
Mm,
had fun. We made the most of what we had, you know, but we really didn't have much when you look at it in hindsight. But you know, we made the most of it. We had fun. You know, trench babies be having the best childhoods. We can do whatever we want, low key.
right. Dang. Dang,
Yeah.
that's super deep. So you really from like the hood, nigga. I mean, growing up like that.
Yeah. What every hood out north down there, bro. We was all through there. We was because we jumped around a lot. We moved around a lot. So we went
Uh,
from Ponce de Leon before even Ponce de Leon. We was on Kelly Drive,
mm,
and Darby Court. You
I
feel
know
me?
that's that.
Yeah, and so it was just like that. Then we was over Sherborg, you know where Sherborg at, Arden Lane. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? We was doing a
You
lot.
lived over
Yeah,
there?
man. Yep. Live right across the street from the park.
Oh,
Uh,
nice.
yeah, and
Yeah.
so it was just always, yeah, we was always moving around till I got older. Then we was uh kind of stay right there by the beach, and then
Uh-huh.
yeah, that's just what it was.
When'd you move over there to like over there by Valverde?
I was like always been over there because I used to live over there. I used to live with my auntie my freshman year of high school. So I was like 13
13.
turning 14. Yeah, I used to be over there. She lived on Dalewood and Sandalwood.
Yeah, I know that's that.
Yep. So it was right there. and she stayed there for forever. Like she stayed there forever. So we was always over there. But as far as like after my mom moved over there, it was like after my freshman year, she moved that way, and then we just stayed over there. And then I was just, you feel me? You know,
Mhm.
learning everything. You outside, you 13
Yeah,
years old, you know, we
yeah,
running the
because you
streets
got
all
like a
through
lot of
there.
family in Stockton, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah. See, cause my grandma, they came from my mom's mom, they came from Mississippi. So they
Okay,
from Mississippi, and then back then, everybody know like wasn't nobody allowed out north, so everybody got sent to like Conway Homes, Sierra Vista, stuff like that.
uh,
So my mom's side, they started out south, and then
okay,
migrated out north. So by the time my generation came, we was out north already. And then, but yeah, I got family everywhere because some stayed out south, some went east, some went west, and then my
mm,
dad, he from Chicago, he came out here. And then him and my aunties, they came out here. And then, yeah, they just went everywhere, man. And my family hella big. Yeah, they hella big. Hundreds of cousins.
yeah,
You
yeah.
feel me? I got about 27 nieces and nephews. Like, it's crazy out here.
Damn, you got kids
Yeah.
yourself, bro?
Nah,
You
no
got kids?
kids yet.
Not yet. No, cause
Nah,
you
not
still
yet.
super young. How old are you, Brody? How old are you? I mean, you ain't gotta tell
I just
everybody,
hit
but
30. I
30.
just hit
Okay, yeah,
30.
you yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, I just hit
yeah.
30. Yeah.
So how was it like? So you moved over there to like that area about Verdi. What school you went to?
I went to McNair right down the street.
McNair. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's crazy because when I went to
Yeah.
McNair, I'm a little older than you. You know what I'm saying? So
Uh-huh.
when I went to McNair, I was the first class to go to McNair when they first built the bread was concrete.
Oh yeah, okay. So you was with P Dub and all of the first class.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was,
I
yeah,
remember
exactly.
that.
Me and Peter went to
Yeah,
school together. Yep.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
it's crazy because I got kicked out of McNair. You know, I used to be hella bad when I was young. But what happened? Did you graduate from McNair?
Yeah, graduated. I started out at Stag at first. I was at Stag like probably like a couple days into my freshman year. And because I was a hooper. So eighth grade they moved me up to JV at Stag, like from eighth grade. So
Okay.
summer league, high school. I was in the eighth grade, but playing with JV at the Delta League, and then so I was there, and then like a couple days before when school started, I ended up transferring to McNair because first week of school, somebody got stabbed up at Stag, and my mom was like,
What?
"Nah, yeah, somebody got stabbed up." And yeah, it was like, "Nah, you're not going here no more." You feel me? So I'm like,
Wow.
well, shit, where we gonna go? Like I'm gonna see you to McNair with your cousin. I'm like, all right, you know, and
Was
that's just
McNair
what
a
it
better
was.
school than Stag? Do you think McNair
No,
is better than Stag?
no,
No, it
just,
was worse.
I wouldn't say worse, but it wasn't no better though. You know what I mean? It was just
Mhm.
as bad. Same thing. I would have seen that Stag. It's the same thing I seen at McNair. Like,
Yeah,
you know, different group of
yeah,
people. That was it.
yeah, yeah. I remember I
Hmm.
was when we used to catch the bus and shit, because I went to Tokay as well. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, so y'all used to catch that 40
Yeah, and
and
we used to kind of
all
like,
that.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we used to kind of like bang on each other on the buses and hella shit. Did y'all have like a high school beef like that?
Oh yeah,
Like,
for sure. People
yeah.
see, and that's the thing. Like at McNair, like our security was trash. You feel me? Like they was hella cool, but they was like trash. So like anybody walked on campus, you know what I mean? Like I remember a time like five people dressed in all black came on campus looking for somebody. Like didn't nobody stop them. You know what I mean? They was on there for like 10 minutes walking around before somebody even said something to them. Then the whole school went lockdown. Like it was like that all the time. Like people came up there whenever they wanted. It was crazy. Like
Coming up there
McNair was different.
looking for people to
Kept
do what?
looking for people, bro, like tripping. You feel me? Tripping. Like, because we didn't have like, like California, like well, out this way, like it wasn't like how Edison was, how they got metal detectors and stuff. We didn't have metal detectors and stuff at McNair. So people
Uh-huh.
brought guns, they brought whatever, like and you just knew who had what at the time. But I remember like within my first couple weeks at McNair, going to math class. I had math class first period, like 7:30 in the morning. And
Yeah.
I hit the corner. Me and my boy, we hit the corner and see see two Mexicans beefing and one pulled out a gun on him. Had him at gunpoint. I'm like, yeah, bro, it's 7 in the morning. You feel me like
That's
that?
wow, 7 in the morning.
I can't make this up. Yeah, so it was crazy for sure.
Is these people
But it
like in
was
the
fun.
school or is these older people
Yeah,
that
they
came
go
to
to
the school?
school. Like they go to school. They go to school.
But why do you think people
Oh
at a
yeah.
young age in high school feel like they need to bring a gun, bruh?
Yeah, some people don't know how to fight. Some people they ain't they just want to fit in and feel like it's what they gotta do. But at the end of the
Yeah,
day, I think at that age it's all about protection. Like don't nobody want to be made a fool out of, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
they want to be protected. So if I can get a gun, that's what I'm gonna talk.
So you saying it's out of protection, they don't want to fight.
Yeah,
I mean,
at that age,
because I be looking at generations, how I be looking at stuff. I be like, man, I be kind of like baffled because it seems like the same things just keep happening over and over and over.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because
yeah.
like I said, when I was in school, we was doing this and y'all was doing this. It's like same thing has happened generation after generation.
Yeah,
You know what
just
I'm
a
saying?
different way. Same thing though, just
Just
a different way. That's it. That's
right,
it.
which is
That's it.
crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Wow, that's facts.
But you
Cause
you
I
did
was
stuff
told that.
different. You was playing sports.
Yeah, I was playing sports for sure. We used and then so with us it wasn't really like we knew who had guns. We knew who was toting, but we wasn't really worried about guns. Cause like we got down, we was fist fighting. So that's what I used to do. I was fist fighting. I've been fist fighting since forever.
So you was
That
punching.
14 people, yeah, the 14 people in the 3 bed. Oh, that's what we used to do. We would fist fight. Put us in a
Right.
room, give us one glove each. We got one pair of boxing gloves. You get one glove, they get one glove. Then we switch after however long. We just going at it.
Yeah, because you grew up with 14 people, so you go have to learn how to fight. You
For
know
sure.
what I'm saying? Somebody gonna
For
test you.
sure.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
for sure.
Oh me.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. And I
Okay.
was on the back end. I was on the back end. So like as the younger one, you always consider like the crybaby, you know what I mean, whatever, because the
Yeah.
older ones punching on you, beating you up and stuff like that. So
Right, right.
I'm like, yeah, I'm the crybaby to y'all, but when I get with people my age though, or a little around my age though, it's the problem.
Yeah, you be ready because you already used to that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, bet. That's interesting. All right. So when you get out of high school, bruh, you know what I'm saying? You said you graduated, walked in there. How did that feel? Tell me how that feel
Yeah.
like. Did you walk the stage, right?
It was accomplished. I felt accomplished, but at the same time, like I had so much going on outside of school at the time that I graduated, like I couldn't really be happy. Like at the time, like I wanted to just get away from Stockton as far as I could. So that was how I was feeling then.
Yeah.
You feel me? But at the time, I was happy though. I was happy to be out of school. I was like, man, I ain't gotta go no more. I ain't gotta. You feel me? I'm just gonna really try to get to this money now. I was a little nickel and diamond. You know what I mean? Doing little stuff on the side, so I ain't have to ask for no money. But when I was like, I'm out of school now. I'm really gonna try to go get my bag and try to play football. I was playing football at the time. That's all.
Yep.
That was my focus. Get away from Stockton and get to a
Uh,
bag.
so was you trying to go to like college or something and play
Yeah, so I
sports?
ended up. Yeah, so I ended up. I graduated. I went to college. I graduated in May. I went to college in August, and then it didn't work out. I was too much of a hothead, man. I was too
What
much of a
college you go
hothead.
to?
I went to Greenville University. It's
Where
like
that's at?
45 minutes, like 45 minutes from St. Louis. It's Illinois.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's in Illinois, like Southern Illinois. It's like 45 minutes from St. Louis. And I went there balling, but I didn't understand. Nobody taught me politics. Nobody taught me being patient, waiting your turn. You know what I mean? So I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm 18, I'm fresh. I'm like, man, I know I could ball. I'm like, why am I sitting on the bench? You know what I mean? Like I didn't understand. Like coaches
Uh-huh.
developing players and learning different things like that. I didn't understand that. And then so
Uh-huh.
no, I was a high head. I used to bump heads with some of the coaches and some of the players and things like that, threatening them. And it wasn't the right way. It wasn't a good look. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I came back home and I had to bump my head a few more times and learn some things. But now I know better to get to teach the youngins. Like, hey, I done been there before. Yeah,
Right, right. Yeah, yeah. Dang. So you pretty much didn't keep going to college. You stopped
yeah,
going, and then
yeah.
you
I
moved
ended up
back to
dropping
Stockton.
out. Yeah, I tried a couple more times, but I ended up dropping out. I realized like it's tough. Like when you trying to get money, you trying to play
Uh-huh.
sports, and you trying to go to school. Like it's just not enough time. It's not enough time. Like, and also I commend those who do it. You know what I mean? I
Right,
commend you because I know how hard it is, but I just
right.
couldn't do it. So I ended up. I was like, well, I know one thing I ain't sacrificing is this money. So I just ended up, just dropping out. Just going like that.
So what was you working or what?
Yeah, I was working, hustling on the side. I was
Uh,
working at Walmart at the time. I was doing overnight. I was getting 9.90 an hour,
right.
and
Nine
then
ninety an hour.
$9.90 an hour, bro.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I
I was
remember
hustling
getting
on the
paid
side.
7.25.
I believe it, bro, because that was my first job, 725 at Big Lots.
Yeah.
At Big Lots, that was my right there by the V. That was my first job. That was
Oh,
my
you worked
first
right there?
job.
I remember that
Yeah,
spot.
yep. I
That's
used to work
crazy.
right there. That was my first job, $7.25.
Uh-huh.
When they gave me a because we used to get paid weekly, and they gave me a $25 check one time. I said, "Yeah, I'm gone." I said,
Oh
ain't
me.
no sense in you even being here." Right? Yeah,
Yeah,
gave
nigga worked
me
about
25.
4 8 hours and that's all you had to do 5 on the check.
I said, "I'm
Crazy.
cool." I said, "I'm cool, yeah, I'm cool."
Let me ask you
So
this. When did
yeah,
you start rapping?
I started rapping 2021. So
2021? Oh, that's
yeah,
not
so
too
it
long
ain't
ago.
yeah. I'm still new, yeah, and then and so, but like I always been able to rap though. So like high school, we do the push a beat on the lunch tables
Yeah,
and
facts.
freestyling in the buses
Yeah,
and stuff
yeah,
like that. So we used to
yeah.
do that all the time and stuff like that. But I ain't take rapping serious until 2021. That was when I started dropping music and stuff. And I got into that because of Lou and them. They like, man, you supporting us. You've been in the school all the time. You might as well drop a song. You know what I mean? And then
Uh-huh.
my other cousins, they was rapping and doing the same thing and trying to tell me like, man, you might as well rap. Like, you can rap. You might as well get on this and start doing it. You hear? I'm like,
Right,
man, fuck
right.
it. Let's see what it do. And
Yeah.
it just took off from there. Like, I just fell in love with it and took off from there.
Nice, nice. Do you remember your first song?
Oh yeah, I still got it too. It'll probably never be released, but I still got it. I got
No,
that.
why you didn't release it?
It's just like my sound is just different. You feel me? I sound like dinner like hella just premature. You know what I mean? Like it's funny. But it
Yeah,
remind me of how far I came though, so I keep it. But I'll probably never drop it though.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice, nice, nice. So when you rap, like, what's your inspiration of music? Like,
And it's
let
like
me ask you this: like, who is your favorite rappers that you listen to that inspired you? Like, who you actually listen to though?
okay, so like as far as like the thing that I talk about is like the Detroit it's like a mix of like Detroit, like Mac Dre, like you know what I mean, like things like that. Cause like I grew up on like Mac Dre and Jeezy and like the Dope Boys, that ism and all that. So like as far as like what I'm rapping about, like that's what I know. And then as far as like the cadence and the beats though, it's like Detroit, like the beats, you know what I mean, Detroit flow, things like that. And so, but we